Hello everyone. Welcome back to Naruto Fix. Today we have another interesting what if Naruto story. Which is what if Naruto and Anko Mitarashi went rogue together. Part 1. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. Now, without wasting any time, let's begin. Rain poured heavily over the Hidden Leaf village. Thunder echoed across the sky while most villagers hid inside their homes. But deep within Training Ground 44, someone was screaming, "Get out of my head!" Purple chakra exploded violently across broken trees as Anko Mitarashi clutched the cursed seal on her neck in agony. The forest around her looked destroyed. Snakes slithered wildly through the mud. Several Anbu watched nervously from a distance. None dared approach. Because tonight, Anko's curse mark had become unstable again. The black markings spread across her skin violently. Her breathing became uneven. Painful memories flooded her mind. Orochimaru's voice echoed endlessly inside her head. "You were always my favorite experiment." Anko slammed her fist into the ground angrily. Boom. Mud and shattered roots exploded upward. "I'm not your experiment." But deep inside, fear had already begun growing. Because recently the curse mark had started changing, evolving, and the village elders had noticed. Far away from the forest, Naruto Uzumaki sat alone on the Hokage monument eating instant ramen dramatically. "This ramen tastes lonely." A cold voice interrupted him. That sentence physically hurt me. Quote. Naruto nearly choked. Ah. Anko stood behind him soaking wet from the rain. Naruto pointed immediately. "Why does everyone in this village appear out of nowhere?" Anko smirked slightly. "You scream too loudly to notice people." Quote. Naruto grumbled while slurping noodles again. "Fair." Anko quietly sat beside him. For several moments neither spoke. Thunder flashed across the clouds. Naruto finally noticed something strange. Anko looked exhausted. Not physically. Emotionally. Like she hadn't slept properly in days. Naruto tilted his head. "You okay?" Anko froze slightly. That simple question caught her off guard. Most shinobi avoided asking how she felt. Most only saw Orochimaru's former student. A walking reminder of betrayal. Anko forced a grin. "Do I look okay?" Naruto stared carefully. "Not really." Surprisingly. Anko laughed softly. A real laugh. Small. But genuine. Naruto blinked. "Whoa." Anko raised an eyebrow. "What? You actually laughed?" Anko rolled her eyes. "You're weird." Naruto grinned proudly. "That's what makes me awesome." For the first time in days, the curse mark stopped hurting slightly. Anko noticed immediately. Her expression changed subtly. Interesting. Very interesting. Meanwhile, deep inside the Hokage Tower, several elders argued in hushed voices. "She's becoming unstable. The seal evolution matches Orochimaru's forbidden research. If the curse mark fully mutates." Danzo slowly interrupted. "Then she becomes a threat." Silence followed. Hiruzen's expression darkened. "She is still a leaf shinobi." Danzo's visible eye narrowed. For now, the atmosphere became colder instantly. Back on the monument, Naruto continued rambling dramatically about becoming Hokage someday. Anko listened silently. Normally she would tease him endlessly. But tonight, her mind kept returning to one terrifying thought. The curse mark was changing faster every day. And according to Orochimaru's old experiments, fully evolved curse marks eventually consumed the user completely. Anko quietly touched her neck. Naruto noticed instantly. "That thing hurts, doesn't it?" Anko looked surprised. Naruto scratched his cheek awkwardly. "I kinda know what it's like having something weird sealed inside you." Silence. Thunder echoed again. Anko slowly looked toward Naruto. For a brief moment, she saw herself in him. A vessel. A weapon. A person carrying something dangerous while the village watched nervously from a distance. Naruto suddenly grinned. But hey, we're still alive, right? Anko stared at him speechlessly for several seconds. Then softly whispered, "Yeah." At that exact moment, pain exploded through her curse mark. Anko gasped violently. Black markings spread instantly across her neck and face. Naruto jumped up immediately. Anko. The sky darkened unnaturally. Purple chakra erupted around her wildly. Trees nearby began decaying instantly. Anko grabbed her head screaming. Flash. A vision invaded her mind. Orochimaru standing inside a hidden laboratory. Rows of glass containers filled with failed curse mark subjects. And at the center, Naruto chained to a table while Orochimaru smiled. The Nine Tails vessel will complete the final evolution. The vision shattered instantly. Anko's eyes widened in horror. No. Naruto grabbed her shoulders worriedly. What happened? Before she could answer. Whoosh. Several Anbu suddenly surrounded the monument. Their masks reflected lightning coldly. Naruto frowned. Uh-oh. The Anbu leader stepped forward. Anko Mitarashi. His tone sounded emotionless. By order of the council. You are to be detained immediately. Silence. Rain poured harder around them. Naruto's expression darkened. Detained. Why? The Anbu ignored him. Another shinobi stepped forward carefully. The curse mark evolution has surpassed acceptable risk levels. Anko slowly stood up. Her face became unreadable. So that's it. The leader answered calmly. You will be transferred to a secure holding facility until further evaluation. Quote. Naruto pointed angrily. That sounds super shady. Several Anbu instantly moved closer. The leader's voice sharpened. Naruto Uzumaki. Step away from her. Naruto didn't move. Instead, he looked toward Anko. And what he saw genuinely shocked him. Fear. Real fear. Not fear of battle. Fear of abandonment. Fear of becoming a prisoner in her own village. Anko quietly whispered. Figures. Naruto clenched his fists. Something about this situation felt wrong. Really wrong. Then suddenly, the curse mark pulsed again. Flash. Another vision hit Anko instantly. This time, she saw herself chained underground while Root Shinobi experimented on her curse mark. Danzo watching silently. And one final sentence echoing repeatedly. If she survives, weaponize her. The vision ended. Anko's breathing became unstable. Naruto immediately noticed. They're lying to you, aren't they? Quote. Anko looked toward him silently. Then, for the first time in years, she made a decision entirely for herself. Not for the village. Not for duty. For survival. The curse mark spread further across her skin. Purple chakra exploded outward violently. Boom. The Anbu were blasted backward instantly. Naruto's eyes widened. Anko. Anko grabbed his wrist tightly. Her expression looked terrified. But determined. Run. Naruto blinked. Huh. Another wave of Anbu appeared across nearby rooftops. Weapons drawn. Killing intent spread through the rain. Anko's voice became colder. If they take me. Her grip tightened slightly. I'm never coming back. Naruto froze. Because deep inside, he believed her instantly. Without another second of hesitation. Naruto grinned fiercely. Well then. Red chakra flickered faintly around him. Guess we're running. Rain exploded across the Hokage monument as chakra pressure filled the air. The Anbu surrounding Naruto Uzumaki and Anko Mitarashi immediately shifted into combat stances. One masked shinobi shouted, "Capture them both!" Naruto pointed angrily. Why am I included now? Too late. Kunai flashed through the rain instantly. Anko reacted first. Snake style. Hidden shadow hands. Dozens of snakes burst from her sleeves violently and intercepted the attacks midair. Naruto grinned wildly. That's so cool. Anko grabbed his jacket immediately. This is not the time. Boom. Purple chakra exploded from her curse mark again. The nearby stone monument cracked apart under the pressure. Several Anbu jumped backward instantly. Their leader's expression darkened. The mutation is accelerating. Naruto frowned. Stop talking about her like she's some experiment. The leader answered coldly. She ceased being a normal shinobi the moment Orochimaru altered her. That sentence changed Anko instantly. The curse mark spread further across her face. Her eyes sharpened dangerously. For years, she had fought to prove she wasn't Orochimaru's leftover weapon. And now, the village still looked at her the same way. Disposable. Dangerous. Untrusted. Naruto suddenly stepped in front of her. She's still one of us. Silence followed briefly. Even Anko froze slightly hearing that. The Anbu leader slowly pulled out another blade. Move aside, Naruto. Naruto grinned stubbornly. Nah. Several more Anbu appeared across nearby rooftops. The situation instantly became worse. Anko quietly whispered. There's too many. Naruto looked toward her. Then smiled recklessly. Good thing I'm amazing. Shadow clone jutsu. Poof. 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 Hundreds of clones filled the monument instantly. The Anbu immediately reacted. Disperse the clones. Chaos erupted across the battlefield. Naruto clones rushed everywhere screaming dramatically. Believe it. You can't catch us. Hey ugly mask guy. The Anbu formation broke apart instantly. Anko stared at Naruto for a split second. Then unexpectedly laughed. You're insane. Naruto grinned proudly. Exactly. Without hesitation. They jumped from the monument together. Far below, the hidden leaf village stretched beneath the stormy night. Anbu pursued immediately across the rooftops. Lightning flashed through the clouds. Naruto sprinted beside Anko while dodging weapons wildly. So what's the plan? Anko leapt over a rooftop gap. Currently. Quote. Another explosion shook the street behind them. Not dying. Naruto nodded seriously. Solid plan. Despite everything, Anko almost laughed again. For the first time in years. Running away felt strangely freeing. No pretending. No watching villagers whisper behind her back. No pretending the curse mark wasn't slowly consuming her. Just survival. But suddenly, pain exploded through her neck again. Ah! Anko nearly collapsed mid-jump. Naruto grabbed her immediately before she fell from the rooftop. The curse mark spread violently across her arm now. Purple-black veins pulsed beneath her skin. Naruto looked genuinely worried. That thing's getting worse. Quote. Anko breathed heavily. I noticed. Flash. Another vision struck her instantly. This time she saw Root Shinobi underground again. But now, Naruto was there too. Older. Chained beside her. Danzo speaking calmly. The Nine Tails and Orochimaru's curse seal together will create the perfect weapon. Anko's eyes widened. No. This wasn't about her anymore. Naruto was connected somehow too. The vision shattered. Anko grabbed Naruto's arm tightly. We can't let them catch us. Naruto blinked. That's serious. Anko looked directly into his eyes. Yes. Before Naruto could answer. Whoosh. A massive figure landed directly before them. Both instantly stopped. The rain around the rooftop seemed to freeze. Naruto's smile vanished slowly. Aw man. Standing before them was Kakashi Hatake. Lightning reflected off his forehead protector silently. One visible eye remained fixed on Naruto. You two are making tonight very difficult. Naruto pointed dramatically. Kakashi-sensei. Tell them they're being crazy. Kakashi's gaze shifted toward Anko briefly. His expression darkened slightly seeing the evolved curse mark. Anko. Anko forced a smirk. Come to drag me underground too. Silence. That silence answered enough. Naruto frowned immediately. You knew! Exclamation mark quote. Kakashi looked toward Naruto quietly. There are things happening you don't fully understand yet. Naruto crossed his arms angrily. That's everybody's favorite sentence today. Anko slowly stepped forward protectively. You're not taking him. Kakashi sighed softly. This isn't about Naruto. Anko's voice became colder. You're wrong. The curse mark pulsed violently again. Purple chakra spread across the rooftop. Naruto noticed something important immediately. Every time the curse mark reacted strongly near him, the nine tails chakra inside him reacted too. Why? Kakashi noticed it as well. His visible eye narrowed slightly. Interesting. Suddenly, the nine tails growled faintly inside Naruto's mind. That woman. Naruto froze. The fox rarely spoke this clearly. What about her? But the fox fell silent again. Anko stared at Naruto strangely. Did it just talk to you? Naruto blinked. Maybe. Kakashi's expression sharpened immediately. Before anyone could continue, a new chakra signature appeared nearby. Heavy. Cold. Dangerous. Even Kakashi stiffened slightly. A shadow slowly emerged through the rain behind the Anbu forces. Bandaged arm. Walking cane. Single visible eye. Danzo Shimura. Anko's face instantly darkened with rage. You. Danzo calmly observed her curse mark. No longer stable. Naruto immediately disliked him. Instinctively. Danzo's eye shifted toward Naruto now. And the Jinchuriki interferes exactly as predicted. Naruto frowned. Predicted. Danzo ignored him completely. Instead he calmly looked toward Anko. You were always valuable. Quote. Anko clenched her fists violently. I'm not your weapon. Danzo's expression never changed. That decision was never yours. The atmosphere instantly became deadly. Purple chakra erupted from Anko while red chakra flickered around Naruto instinctively. Rain evaporated around them from the pressure. Even Kakashi looked tense now. Danzo quietly spoke one final sentence. Bring them both alive. Then, every root shinobi hidden across the rooftops revealed themselves at once. The rooftops exploded into chaos. Masked root shinobi appeared from every direction like shadows emerging from the rain itself. Silent. Emotionless. Deadly. Even the storm seemed to grow heavier around them. Naruto Uzumaki looked around wide-eyed. Why are there so many creepy masked people in this village? Beside him, Anko Mitarashi slowly lowered her stance. Purple-black chakra spread across her skin like living flames now. The curse mark had evolved further. And everyone there knew it. Even Kakashi Hatake looked disturbed. Danzo Shimura calmly observed her. No more running. Anko's expression darkened violently. You should have stayed buried underground. Quote. Danzo ignored the insult completely. His visible eye shifted toward Naruto. The Nine Tails Jinchuriki is reacting to the curse seal exactly as Orochimaru theorized. Naruto blinked. What? Anko froze too. For the first time tonight. Fear appeared clearly in her eyes. Danzo continued calmly. Your chakra destabilizes her seal. Naruto frowned deeply. That's not true. But deep inside, he remembered something terrifying. Every time Anko's curse mark activated near him, The Nine Tails chakra reacted too. Even now, red chakra flickered faintly around his body instinctively. The fox growled again inside his mind. The mark. Naruto grabbed his head slightly. What is going on? Danzo's expression remained unreadable. Orochimaru designed that seal using traces of forbidden chakra. His gaze sharpened slightly. And now the Nine Tails recognizes it. Quote. Anko slowly stepped backward. No. Because she suddenly understood. The visions. Naruto chained inside Orochimaru's laboratory. The experiments. This was never about her alone. Orochimaru wanted Naruto eventually too. Danzo quietly raised one hand. Contain them. Root moved instantly. Boom. Explosive tags detonated across the rooftops. Naruto grabbed Anko and jumped backward just before the buildings beneath them collapsed. Smoke filled the air. Kunai flashed through the storm. Anko formed hand signs immediately. Twin snake sacrifice technique. Gigantic snakes burst through the rooftops violently and attacked the root shinobi. Naruto's eyes sparkled. That move is awesome. Anko shouted back angrily. Focus. Several root members attacked Naruto directly. But before they reached him. Shadow clone jutsu. Poof. Dozens of clones exploded outward midair. The battlefield became complete chaos. Rain. Smoke. Snakes. Explosions. Naruto clones screaming everywhere. One clone pointed dramatically at a root shinobi. Your mask is ugly. Boom. The clone got punched through a wall instantly. Naruto winced. Okay, maybe he deserved that. Meanwhile, Anko fought like someone cornered by death itself. Purple chakra surged around her wildly. Snakes ripped through rooftops. Several root agents were thrown backward instantly. But the more she fought, the further the curse mark spread. Soon black markings covered half her body. Danzo watched silently. The transformation has begun. Kakashi immediately looked toward him. You knew this would happen. Quote. Danzo didn't deny it. Her body finally reached the threshold. Anko overheard those words. And suddenly, rage exploded inside her. So this whole time, her voice shook violently. You were waiting for me to become unstable. Quote. Danzo answered calmly. You survived Orochimaru's experiments longer than expected. Naruto's expression darkened instantly. They treated you like a test subject. Anko laughed bitterly. That's all I've ever been to people like him. Quote. The curse mark pulsed violently again. Flash. Another vision struck her. This time clearer than ever. Orochimaru and Danzo standing together years ago inside a laboratory. Glass containers filled with failed curse mark users surrounded them. And in the center, young Anko unconscious on an operating table. Danzo quietly asked, will she survive the seal? Orochimaru smiled. If she does. His snake-like eyes narrowed. She may someday help us control the Nine Tails vessel. Quote. The vision shattered instantly. Anko froze completely. Naruto noticed immediately. What did you see? Anko slowly looked toward him. Horror filled her face. They planned this years ago. Danzo's eye narrowed slightly. Interesting. Anko realized it instantly. He didn't know she had seen the memory. Not until now. Too late. Root Shinobi immediately changed formation around them. Naruto frowned. Okay, that's definitely bad. Quote. Danzo's voice became colder. She knows too much. Kakashi stepped forward instantly. That's enough. For the first time, Danzo looked directly at Kakashi. You would interfere. Kakashi's visible eye sharpened. She's still a leaf shinobi. Danzo answered quietly. For now. The atmosphere instantly became deadly. Even the rain around them seemed heavier. Naruto looked between them nervously. Why do all adults in this village feel like villains? Quote. Nobody answered. Then suddenly, Anko screamed. The curse mark exploded across her entire body violently. Boom. Purple chakra erupted into the sky like a storm. Every nearby shinobi was blasted backward. Naruto barely remained standing. Anko. The sky darkened unnaturally. Snakes formed from pure chakra spiraled around her wildly. Her eyes changed. Golden. Snake-like. Even Kakashi looked alarmed now. Danzo stared carefully. Fascinating. But then, something unexpected happened. Naruto's red chakra reacted automatically. The Nine Tails chakra surged outward instinctively toward Anko. And the moment both chakras touched, everything froze. The curse mark stopped spreading. Instantly, Anko gasped. The pain vanished completely for the first time in years. Silence filled the battlefield. Even Danzo looked genuinely shocked. Naruto blinked. Quote. Anko stared at Naruto breathlessly. The purple chakra around her weakened slowly. Her curse mark receded slightly. Impossible. Nothing had ever suppressed the seal before. Nothing. The Nine Tails growled softly inside Naruto's mind. Interesting. Danzo's visible eye narrowed dangerously now. Because suddenly, Naruto had become far more valuable than expected. The old man quietly whispered. Capture the boy first. The moment Danzo Shimura gave the order, every root shinobi moved at once. Boom. The rooftop beneath Naruto Uzumaki exploded apart as masked operatives attacked from every direction. Naruto's eyes widened. Why does everyone suddenly want me extra bad? Exclamation mark quote. Kunai flashed through the rain. Chains wrapped with sealing tags shot toward him instantly. Anko reacted first. Don't touch him. Purple chakra snakes erupted around her violently and intercepted the chains midair. The impact shattered nearby rooftops. But Naruto immediately noticed something terrifying. Every time Anko used chakra now, the curse mark tried spreading again. Like the seal itself fought against being suppressed. Anko gritted her teeth painfully. Damn it. Naruto grabbed her wrist quickly. The faint red chakra around him touched her again. Instantly, the spreading black markings slowed. Anko froze. The relief felt unbelievable. For years the curse mark constantly burned beneath her skin. Now, around Naruto, the pain weakened. Danzo noticed everything carefully, and that made his expression even colder. Exactly as Orochimaru predicted. Quote. Naruto frowned. Stop saying creepy things. Several root shinobi attacked again. Naruto formed hand signs immediately. Shadow clone jutsu. Poof. 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 Hundreds of clones flooded the rooftops instantly. The battlefield became complete chaos again. Explosions echoed across the village. Villagers below screamed in panic while shinobi forces rushed toward the area. Lightning illuminated the stormy skyline. In the middle of the chaos, Kakashi Hatake suddenly appeared beside Danzo. You're escalating this too far. Danzo remained calm. The Jinchuriki has become connected to Orochimaru's research. Kakashi's visible eye narrowed. That still doesn't justify this. Danzo quietly answered. You know what happens if Orochimaru gains control over the Nine Tails. Silence followed. Because both knew the answer. Disaster. Meanwhile, Naruto and Anko sprinted across rooftops together while Root continued pursuing relentlessly. Naruto looked back nervously. They are really committed. Anko forced a weak grin despite the pain. Welcome to being hunted by your own village. That sentence hit Naruto harder than expected. Because suddenly, he understood her fear perfectly. The loneliness. The suspicion. The feeling that the village only tolerated you while you stayed useful. Naruto's expression slowly changed. That sucks. Anko looked at him briefly. Then laughed weakly. Yeah. Suddenly, 3 root shinobi appeared ahead of them. Seal formation. Blue chakra barriers erupted instantly across the rooftops. Naruto skidded to a stop. Uh-oh. The barriers closed rapidly around them. Anko's curse mark flared again violently. Flash. Another vision invaded her mind. This time, she saw Naruto older, wearing a dark cloak. The Nine Tails chakra completely merged with Orochimaru's curse seal energy. Entire villages burned behind him. And beside him, herself, smiling. The vision ended instantly. Anko staggered in horror. No. Naruto grabbed her shoulder. What now? Before she answered, Root attacked. Dozens of sealing chains erupted from the barriers. Naruto growled, I'm getting really tired of chains. He punched one aside using chakra instinctively. But suddenly, the Nine Tails chakra exploded outward harder than before. Boom. Red chakra shockwaves shattered several rooftops instantly. The sealing chains burned away on contact. Even root shinobi were forced backward. Naruto froze. Oops. But Danzo's expression darkened dangerously. Because Naruto's chakra wasn't merely reacting anymore. It was synchronizing. With Anko's curse seal. The old man whispered quietly. The resonance has begun. Kakashi immediately looked toward him. You knew this could happen. Quote. Danzo didn't answer directly. That silence confirmed enough. Anko's breathing became unstable again. The curse mark pulsed wildly beneath her skin. Naruto looked worried. How do I stop it? Anko slowly realized something terrifying. Naruto wasn't amplifying the curse mark. He was stabilizing it. Meaning, his chakra and Orochimaru's seal were somehow compatible. Exactly like Orochimaru wanted. No. The fear in her eyes deepened. Because if Orochimaru discovered this, he would never stop hunting Naruto. Ever. Anko suddenly grabbed Naruto's jacket tightly. We need to leave the village. Naruto blinked. For real. Anko looked directly into his eyes. If we stay. Her voice became quieter. They'll either lock me away. She glanced toward Danzo. Or turn you into another experiment. Naruto's fists slowly tightened. Part of him wanted to deny it. But after tonight, he couldn't fully trust the village anymore either. Especially not the people hiding in its shadows. Before Naruto could answer, the sky suddenly split with lightning. Boom. A massive snake burst through the rooftops beneath them. Everyone froze instantly. The gigantic serpent coiled around nearby buildings while villagers screamed below. And standing atop the snake's head, smiling beneath the storm, was Orochimaru. Silence swallowed the battlefield instantly. Even Root paused. Anko's face went pale. Orochimaru's golden eyes slowly moved toward Naruto. Then toward Anko. And his smile widened. Well. Rain poured harder around him. This became interesting far sooner than expected. Quote. Rain hammered the Hidden Leaf village like a storm trying to wash the night clean. But nothing about this night could ever be erased. The gigantic snake coiled around broken rooftops while Root Shinobi and Anbu froze beneath the overwhelming presence of Orochimaru. His golden eyes glowed in the darkness. Patient. Hungry, amused, and completely focused on 2 people. Naruto Uzumaki and Anko Mitarashi. Naruto swallowed nervously. I really don't like this guy. Anko's breathing became unstable again. Not from fear alone. The curse mark pulsed violently the moment Orochimaru appeared. Purple chakra crawled across her skin like living venom. Orochimaru smiled softly. My dear Anko. His voice echoed calmly across the rooftops. You've evolved beautifully. Anko clenched her fists so hard blood dripped from her palms. I'm not yours anymore. Orochimaru laughed quietly. That was never your decision. Naruto instantly stepped in front of her. Back off, snake freak. Several root shinobi immediately tensed hearing Naruto shout that at Orochimaru. But Orochimaru only looked more entertained. Then, his gaze shifted fully onto Naruto. And the atmosphere changed. For the first time that night, his smile became genuine. Ah. His eyes narrowed slightly. So it's true. Naruto frowned. What now? Orochimaru slowly stepped down from the giant serpent. Rain slid across his pale face while chakra pressure spread through the area. The Nine Tails chakra truly stabilizes the curse seal. Silence followed. Even Danzo looked colder now. Because hearing Orochimaru confirm it made the situation far more dangerous. Anko whispered shakily. You planned this. Orochimaru tilted his head slightly. Of course. That answer froze everyone. The Sannin's voice remained calm. The curse mark was never merely a weapon. His eyes shifted between Naruto and Anko. It was preparation. Naruto blinked. Preparation for what? Orochimaru's smile widened. The perfect vessel. Anko's face darkened with horror. Because suddenly, every vision made sense. Naruto chained inside the laboratory. The experiments. The synchronization. Orochimaru had spent years searching for a body capable of surviving both the Nine Tails chakra and his curse seal. And Naruto was compatible. Naruto immediately pointed angrily. Nope. Absolutely not. Orochimaru laughed softly again. You misunderstand, Naruto-kun. His snake-like eyes gleamed dangerously. You are already changing. Naruto froze slightly. Because deep inside, he felt it too. The Nine Tails chakra reacted differently around Anko. Warmer. Stronger. More alive. Even now, red chakra flickered unconsciously around his body. Anko suddenly stepped protectively before him. You're not touching him. Orochimaru observed her silently. Then unexpectedly, his smile faded. For years, rain poured harder around him. You begged the village to see you as human again. Anko's fists trembled. And tonight, his voice became colder. They proved they never truly did. Silence. Pain flashed across Anko's face. Because it was true. The village had already decided what she was. A risk. A weapon. A problem to contain. Naruto looked toward her quietly. Then suddenly, he stepped beside her instead of away. Anko blinked slightly. Naruto grinned stubbornly despite everything. Well. Red chakra flickered faintly around him again. Their loss. That single sentence hit Anko harder than she expected. For years, she carried Orochimaru's mark alone. And tonight, someone still chose to stand beside her anyway. Even now, even after seeing everything, Danzo's voice suddenly cut through the storm. This ends now. Root Shinobi moved instantly. Sealing formations spread across the rooftops. Anbu chakra surged. Even Kakashi stepped forward carefully. The entire battlefield stood seconds away from exploding into war. But Orochimaru simply smiled. Then raised one hand slowly. And suddenly, every curse seal in the surrounding area activated simultaneously. Several hidden root agents screamed instantly as black markings spread across their bodies. Danzo's visible eye widened slightly. Impossible. Orochimaru chuckled softly. Did you really think I forgot my own experiments? Chaos erupted instantly. Root formations collapsed. Several operatives lost control completely. Purple chakra exploded across rooftops. Naruto stared wide-eyed. He put curse marks on them too. Using the confusion. Orochimaru's giant serpent smashed through the nearest buildings violently. Boom. Smoke swallowed the battlefield. Anko immediately grabbed Naruto's wrist. Now, without hesitation, both sprinted across the collapsing rooftops together. Behind them, Root and Anbu descended into complete chaos trying to contain Orochimaru's sabotage. Kakashi shouted something through the storm. But Naruto couldn't hear it anymore. The rain, the explosions, the screaming, everything blurred together. As he and Anko leapt across the final village wall, Naruto looked back once. The hidden leaf village glowed beneath lightning flashes in the distance. His home. The place he dreamed of protecting someday. And yet tonight, it had tried to cage them both. Anko landed beside him outside the village forest, breathing heavily. For several seconds neither spoke. Only rain filled the silence. Then Naruto scratched the back of his head awkwardly. So, Anko looked toward him. Naruto forced a grin. We're rogue ninja now, huh? Despite the pain,